You say that and say
It's the season kickoff.
ellipses. It's kickoff, Albuquerque.
This is like the biggest game of the year. How are you not super excited about the Super Bowl champion Rams facing everybody's favorite pick to win this year, the Bills?
Do the Rams still have the Super Bowl? Is that a thing?
Do they have it?
Yeah, they kept it.
I think everyone gets one.
You just get one forever.
Yeah.
One Lombardi.
Yeah.
You get one. It's like Oprah. You get one Lombardi, and you get one Lombardi.
And you get a Lombardi. And
Yeah.
you get a Lombardi. And you get a big shiny ring.
And Detroit's like, I don't want to pay the taxes on it.
And like, oh, no, don't worry, Detroit. You won't get one.
It's like when you go on The Price is Right, and they're like, do you want the prize or do you want the cash equivalent? And you're like, regardless, I don't want to pay the taxes.
Yeah, neither.
Yes, thank you. And by the way, always take cash equivalent. Because if you're visiting Los Angeles for The Price is Right, how are you going to get an elliptical back home to Ohio?
That is an excellent point.
You're not.
They don't have a Price is Right factory in Cleveland that they give the prizes out on?
Don't know.
Okay, I'm going to say no.
Don't know officially.
I think that's not true.
I'm Fred Slow. You are Van Nunley. Back at the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. One Michael Vital, Mikey V. How are you?
Heidi ho, gentlemen. How you doing?
Hey, you haven't dropped a Heidi Ho in a long time.
I don't think
Heidi,
I've heard
Heidi,
that.
Heidi.
Hooty, 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 hoo.
That's a Blues Brothers reference.
Is that?
Yep.
Huh.
There you go.
I thought it was like a Jolly Green Giant kind of thing.
It's so weird to me.
That's fee-fi-fo-fum.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I was so close.
You think everything is old-timey, railroad-laying, like sing-along music.
Hey, it's the backbone of our nation.
Is it? When they were connecting the Intercontinental, they were like, we're actually off by like 4 feet. This is like somewhere in like Wyoming or something, right? And they were like, so there's just part of a railroad that goes, like 245s real fast. 245s and one zigzag. That's how you get across the country.
Okay. Now, what song was that?
That's a remix.
Okay.
The railroad version of Little Troy.
Oh, is that Little Troy?
I think it's Little Troy.
Okay. You did a Scott Joplin-esque. Is that what you did with it?
And playing them dirtier ass songs. What is that? That's a song.
I don't know. I don't recognize
Here's
it.
the
I
thing.
only listen to good hip-hop.
Okay. I listen to real slow hip hop. That's why I like Gangster's Paradise so hard, because I like hip hop that white people can jazz to. Today's I-9 Varsity.
Okay, I like this. I
Today,
like where
even
you're
on
going.
the day that the unicorn has fallen. Okay, but today's
Is
I-9
that a code for something?
it is, and I'll get back to that. Today's
Okay.
I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity of hip hop that white people can bop to.
Okay, white people hip-hop bangers.
Okay, Michael, you ready for that one?
Heidi ho, ready to go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Speaking of hip hop that white people can bang to, we are giving away George Thorogood tickets today.
Yeah.
How many we
Yes.
got, Michael? 2?
We got 2 for this hour, 2 next hour.
Shut up. We're giving away 4?
4 pairs, 2 to.
All right,
two
505-246-0610.
Start now.
So what Mikey is trying to say,
Yeah, let's
we're
go.
giving away 4 pairs of 2 to George Thorogood throughout this program.
4 total, but 2 times 2 each.
No, 2 times 2 would be 4.
2 times,
So
that's a prime.
2 times 1 is 2. So 4 sets
Okay.
of 2 tickets, 8 tickets total.
So George Thorogood tickets giving away on the program today. And if you text 505-246-0610, text us a professional athlete who either owns a bourbon, a scotch, or a beer brand.
okay.
There you
So
go.
that's the play. So if you text 505-246-0610, professional athlete who owns a bourbon, a scotch, or a beer brand, then you will win 2 George Thorogood tickets, and also you could get a tattoo or something.
We already got some members of the Peanut Gallery with their phones
Yes,
out
they're
texting 505-246-0610.
Yeah, so text us a professional athlete who either owns a, what were the 3? One shot? No, wait, one bourbon?
Bourbon, scotch, or beer company.
Okay. That's not bad at all. I think I got one off the top of my head.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil it because I want someone to text.
If they get it, they get 2 pairs. The one you're thinking of.
Yes. Okay.
This is our version
yes.
of what number am I thinking.
So if you pick the athlete that I'm thinking of, also full on spoiler, think Caribbean. We're going Caribbean here.
Caribbean scotch sounds very dangerous.
Speaking of, the Queen of England passed away today.
Rip.
Man.
Rip to the goat, son.
In Scotland. She was in Scotland.
Nice. So she passed away in a much nicer place than England, is what you're saying.
So if the Queen passes away at, what's the name of the capital in England? Buckingham Palace?
Yes.
So if the Queen passes away in Buckingham Palace, the code is...
There's 3 more months of winter.
You're thinking white smoke for the Pope.
Ah,
What you're
whoopsie.
thinking.
My bad.
Yeah. Also, so if the Queen passes away in Buckingham Palace, you say London Bridge has fallen.
Correct.
That's the call. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if the Queen passes away in Scotland, you
Okay.
say the unicorn has fallen.
Oh.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's the little tidbit there. You have learned something
Cool.
today.
Cool. I'll remember this information in 96 more years.
Okay. You may only have to remember it for a few more years, as King Chucky is 88 years old, and if you look at pictures of his hands, he has a kidney problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You talking jaundice?
Just go ahead and put that one through the Googs, Van.
Okay.
Just Goog it.
Okay.
Goog.
I don't think I'm going to.
We're live at the Horn YMCA today, the intersection of San Mateo and Indian School.
You drive me crazy with this intersection stuff.
Is that
Where the Horn Branch YMCA, it is Indian School. You got that right.
Okay.
But it is slightly west of San Mateo.
4901 Indian School. So we're in the 4900 block of Indian School.
Yes, that is correct. In between Carlisle and San Mateo.
Basically the intersection of San Mateo and Indian School.
People are going to get lost, and it's going to be your fault, Fred.
Come hang out with you boys. I'm checking the texter right now. All right, so who's trying to go to George Thorogood? Okay. We got a winner. Congratulations to 505. I'll text you back here at the break. Hold on, let me confirm this. Hold on. This one seems like a not true. All right.
It sounds correct.
So it
give
is,
them points
all
for
right.
sounding correct.
First of all, this is a damn good answer. Troy Aikman owns a beer company,
Okay.
according to 505. So, based in Austin, Texas, 8 Light Lager. 8 Light Lager.
Ah, for his football number.
There we go.
And number of
Yeah.
concussions.
So my answer was Stone Cold Steve Austin owns Broken Skull IPA. That
okay,
was
well, don't give away all the answers.
Well,
We got to
that-
let the listeners
my bad.
get some, because we're giving away 3 more sets throughout the show.
I thought we were giving out 4 sets of 2.
And also, the first guy who got the question right,
Yeah.
hang in there.
Hang.
I'm not going to stop giving away tickets.
Well,
just 'cause you won.
if you win all of the tickets,
You win all the tickets. You win all the tickets.
This is. Oh wait. So what about the second people to text? They don't get it this time. It's only the first guy.
It's only the first guy.
Okay,
So,
so-
save your answer.
Yeah.
Whoever said Troy Aikman's light beer, you won the first set of tickets.
Former Dallas Cowboy quarterback. This is a brand new beer. It came out in February. So, all right. So we've already had one beer. So I tell you what. Next, we need an athlete that owns a bourbon,
or a
and
scotch.
or a scotch.
Bourbon or scotch next. I like that.
Okay, I like that a lot. So
Okay.
beer is gone with the
No
Troy
beer.
Aikman answer, and we will text this friend of the show relatively quickly.
We're probably still listening since it was mere seconds ago
It was
when we posed the question. So I'm pretty sure phone number ending in, what is that, 67?
Well, we're not going to say the.
We're not going to say the number.
Not
but
going to say the number.
Yeah.
But
I'll give you a hint. The first three's 505.
Yeah, it's 505.
The last 2 are 67. If you get the rest right,
Yeah.
just steal his identity, I
That's,
guess.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And also his tickets to George Thorogood. Gonna be a
What are they doing here? Like a little email transfer thing? Pick them up from the studio thing?
Yeah, it's an email transfer.
And,
thing.
that's way
Yeah,
easier.
So I'll
Congratulations.
text that guy or whatever.
Also, you need an email.
yes. Oh yeah, that's a key thing I didn't mention.
Yeah.
George Thorogood is, I believe, at the Kiva. That is correct, and that is Tuesday, September the 13th.
The 13th.
The 13th.
That's next week.
That's next week.
That's
So
coming up.
It goes like this: you have football today.
Yep.
You have football tomorrow, which is Lobos football.
Mm-hmm.
You have Saturday to ignore tennis.
Okay.
You have Sunday for all professional football.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited for Sunday.
And then because the Denver Broncos play on Monday, your boys are at Howie's. But here's the thing. We're not actually on the radio because we have to do 2 hours pregame because it's the Broncos broadcast, whatever.
Oh, interesting.
But we will be at Howie's.
Okay.
And you just come hang out with us at Howie's, and we watch Monday Night Football. And then you
Sweet.
go to George Thorogood on Tuesday.
You're going to have to unpackage this for me during the commercial break because I don't understand a single thing you said
You
about
don't.
Monday.
So here's the thing. You don't check email.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So So because we, the sports animal, are the flagship of the Denver Broncos,
Oh, right.
we are promised to Cumulus CBS Sports in Westwood 1 a 2-hour pregame to the Broncos.
A 2-hour pregame.
Correct.
Okay.
And because it's a 6 o'clock start on Monday Night Football, because it's that weird first of the year one, they have multiple Monday Night Footballs, the pregame starts at 4:05. So technically,
We're going to be on air for 5
we
minutes.
could be on air for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Which
Just
would,
call in.
just a banger of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
A few quick hitters.
yeah. It
To
would,
hit our sponsors and get out of there.
the whole show would be this live from the John Lopez Real Estate. But so that's your week if you are 505 who just won these tickets. So I'm very excited for they. And I didn't want to say him or her.
They, them is
They,
safe.
yeah, they, them. I don't know what the FOTS pronouns are.
You just call them FOTS.
FOTS.
The FOTS and
Yeah.
the FOTties.
Had a day off yesterday. The Isotopes play a doubleheader. Good doubleheader out there at Isotopes Park. We will be there tomorrow. It's a short show, though, because the Isotopes are early starting, Van. Mm-hmm. They're early starting, so you can go to the Isotopes game starting, what, like 5:30 or something?
Something like that.
And then that goes – Michael, did I get that number right? It's at 5:30? Okay. And then you can go to the Isotopes game up until, like, the start of the Lobos game. Then you head across the street, and you go watch the boys against Boise.
So sweet. The red out.
At what time, Michael? Oh, you know what? I had you turned down too much. I'm sorry, Michael. 7 o'clock is the start, and you called it, Van, the red out.
It's the red out on Friday.
The red out.
If you wear white or gray or black, you will be kindly escorted off the premises. I don't think that's true, but wear red anyways. Just wear red.
Well, yeah, Mike, I'll give you the phone number. I mean, what's on
What do you think we're going to
well,
do?
what are you going to do here?
How else are we going to do this?
Yeah, also from the texter, it's friend of the show, JD. So there you go.
Oh,
so
JD.
the big winner.
Congratulations.
Yeah, of Troy Aikman owns a light beer company. He didn't know the name of it, but I like that he was adjacent.
Yeah.
Because that is a theme of
He chimed in.
Live at the Horn YMCA. Come hang out with your boys today. We'll be here up until what time, Van?
6:15, I believe.
6:15.
Unless it, from out of nowhere, starts raining in Albuquerque.
Then we'll go all the way.
Then we'll do it all the way.
down. We're live from Isotopes Park tomorrow, and then you and I will watch baseball, and then we'll stroll across the street. We'll watch the Lobos and Boise State. That'll be very good.
I'm going to be amped on Friday
Yeah.
for just all that sweet, sweet Isotopes energy and taking all that hoorah, that hoopla right across the street and then turning it up to 11
Well, as a
for our Lobos.
As a St. Louis Cardinals fan, I traditionally have always been Team Red versus Team Blue, and I'm really about this matchup this week. Did you see those cherry red helmets?
Oh, they're so sweet.
Oh, my God.
I think those are going to hang out.
They look like candy.
I really like
They're
like
ruby.
the flat silver helmets.
Ruby, ruby, ruby,
I think those
ruby,
are strong
ruby.
work, but they're the red helmets are untouchable.
You're not using, like, powerful enough words. I need you to use words like sapphire. I need you to use words like
Untouchable's not a strong enough word.
It looks like if you took 2 licks off the top of a lollipop and it was just glistening. That's it. Yeah, like a hot tamale.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sound sexual like a special teams coach, but what I'm trying to say is like this is like they're very sexual helmets.
Okay, I'm just going to let that sit there for a second. You take that how you want to, Albuquerque.
2 men on, live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinon Coffee. We play on Team I-9. Start our days at the YMCA of Central New Mexico. Spend our evenings at Hollow Spirits. And the weekend is for New Mexico's Vodka, Teller Vodka. Also, next Monday, you can catch your boys at Howie's Sports page, 12500 Montgomery Boulevard, where we will not be broadcasting. We'll just be hanging out, watching Monday Night Football. A couple guys hanging out, doing that thing. We'll be there all night long. Mike Vitale is back at the studio. Thank you, Michael, for being you. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This message brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Okay. I'm about this life. You put this one in?
I think this is a No Sleep Till Brooklyn remix. Or inspired by. Remember that song?
I like people who rhyme the word best with the word best.
Yeah, tricky. Very tricky. Nice try, Dr. Seuss.
I'm 37 years old, man.
Congratulations.
So
you hit the over.
Just in years. And weight. And accomplishment. And other things. I can't. I'm trying to come up with a really good self-deprecating punchline. I'm really struggling.
Okay.
My face. I don't know. I got nothing.
So, all right.
So, anyways, there's some big ones in my life, right? The 9/11, obviously. 9/11 coming up this weekend. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Osama bin Laden being killed.
Okay.
Robin Williams passing.
It's a sad one.
Roe v. Wade being overturned. That was very recent.
Yeah, that's a fresh one.
There, you and
Wounds are fresh.
We were together on that one when we found out. Today was the one that I missed live.
Because you weren't in Scotland.
Well, or London, or Greenwich Mean Time.
Okay.
But this is the one where, like, I logged onto my Reddit, and the first, 8 of them were, here it is. But they were all, like, over an hour's old. So this one, I don't have, like, a where were you moment. I have, like, the Queen was 96, and she passed away. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, me being in the sports universe, I first found out about it when they announced that there's going to be a moment of silence on Thursday Night Football. Then I was like, moment of silence for what? Google, 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 Google. The Queen passed away.
Well, and you know what's interesting, too, is because everything's suspended in England and Scotland. Well, I guess kind of wherever the British rule, which, by the way, the Queen didn't have a great track record with that. She had a lot more when she started. There's a lot less now. I could run the list. Hong Kong is an obvious one. Okay. But
I would have kept that one.
Of all the ones.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have Australia.
Yeah.
I would have kept Hong Kong.
I don't super care about the East India Trading Company. Does not matter to me. Give me Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong's the best one.
I don't know why the Spice Road is not 4 lanes. Like, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you can grow spice anywhere now. Like, the technology exists. It doesn't have to be only tea from India anymore. You can just grow it anywhere. You can grow it in your backyard, Fred.
John McEnroe was saying today that, and this is kind of an interesting one. So you were saying everything gets suspended as England mourns. And to make sure I understand it correctly, there's a mourning for 10 days at Parliament, and then I guess the expectation of, like, industry, commerce, and business is also 10 days, but you got to be relatively realistic, and a lot of people do, like, 4 to 5 days, which is still a lot.
Yeah, it's still a lot. That's another thing that England stole was their mourning practices. I believe that's sitting Shiva in the Hebrew community. I think that's the closest example. So they stole that one, too. Congratulations.
Okay, I don't know if I get that reference all the way through.
Yeah. It's niche.
I wanted it.
Yeah.
So John McEnroe was saying, because you're familiar with Wimbledon, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So there was a plan in place at Wimbledon because obviously the Queen had been in declining health for some time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this plan that if the Queen passed during Wimbledon, that the moment that was announced, is the word I'm going to use, that Wimbledon would like ring a bell, and then that point would stop, and you wouldn't play the next point. You would stop exactly where it is, and then Wimbledon was going to take a 3-day instantaneous break. So you wouldn't finish the game, you wouldn't finish the set, you wouldn't finish the match. That is it. No more serves. And I thought that was kind of, like, very interesting to me. Because, like, I don't think I understand the, not importance, because I do understand its importance, but
it's important to a lot of other people.
The revere. Yeah.
Me, not so much.
Do you feel weird saying that?
I think, no, not at all. As a fashion icon, big fan of the Queen.
What are you doing?
But, like, as a head of state appointed by God, not so much. Because, like, I have this feeling that every human being understands that this family was not appointed by God to rule over the kingdom of Britain. I think most human beings have figured that out. But here we are still with a queen and a king of a country that is mostly literate.
Keep going.
505-246-0610. All my English and British and Scottish and Welsh friends out there, let me know how you feel, and I would like to return the sentiment on air. But for me, it's kind of like a non-story. Like, she should be the last one. Let's, like, stop this idiotic practice of this one family owning all this money and resources and being worshipped
Old man Van
for
right
no
here.
reason.
You're over here like
No reason.
You're like Meghan Markle got the last laugh, didn't she? That's you right now. You're gonna be that guy.
A bit.
Because I'm not. I'm this guy. First of all, she's loved by all. She's universally accepted as the best thing to ever be a thing. Now, Chucky, he's not. So King Charles, which, by the way, the second the Queen passes, he comes. There's not like a ceremony.
Right.
There's not like a, what is that one?
They
Where
just turn the light on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're the one. But it's not like a sword on the shoulder. What am I talking about? You know what I'm talking
Being
about?
knighted?
Knighted. It's not like that. So instantly he becomes the thing. And he don't have the approval rating that the Queen got. I don't know if you remember Princess Di.
Yeah. She died.
Well, yeah.
That's why they named her that.
And allegedly, like, Chuck was kind of aware of what was going on in the situation, allegedly.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt in that family. They do not have a rich history of doing the right thing.
No.
Just because she's a sweet old lady is no excuse for this stupid practice of having a king and queen of
you
a
gotta
country.
Stop. See,
it is dumb. It is dumb, Fred. Grow up.
it is, first of all, it's not.
It is dumb.
It's kind of sweet.
Keep the castles maintained. Teach your kids about the history. But it's time. Like, right now after the Queen, like, right now is the time to stop this archaic, idiotic practice of having a king and a queen. This is stupid.
So you get one Disney Plus subscription and see Hamilton, and all of a sudden you're Oppo king and queen.
We already beat them once. Let's not worship them again.
That's
why we left in the first place.
So you thought
I don't know. No king or queen worship is going to happen. Hey, these colors don't run, brother. Okay, and I'm not running from this argument either. The king and queen monarchy is a stupid model to run a country. She needs to be the last one. They need to get a big giant Sharpie and just X out this stupid practice for all of eternity, and it should start today.
So you, recognizing that Queen Elizabeth II passed away today.
Correct.
But you're saying the title of queen has been dead to you for 260 years.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your
all the royal marriages and the babies and who's going to be the prince next.
The infiltration of Meghan Markle.
Zero. A giant, bold, italicized 0 F's given from one Van Nunley.
Underlined.
Yes.
Yes. 72-inch font, the whole thing.
Don't care. Never have. I think it's dumb.
Yeah, but as soon as Will takes over, then you're back in, right? Because he's the cool one.
Will Smith?
No.
Oh, then never mind. No, I'm still out.
Why Will Smith? There's so many Wills.
Pick another family. Why does it matter?
So you think because Will Smith
Put Steve Buscemi in there. I don't care.
You think because Will Smith was the Fresh Prince
Yeah.
of Bel-Air that somehow entitles him to become King of England?
Naturally, that was my logic.
Oh, damn it.
Put Idris Elba in there. He's British.
Adjacent.
He's way better.
He's British adjacent.
No, he's from England.
I think you're thinking of Tom Holland.
I am rarely thinking of Tom Holland. I think about Idris Elba way more, trust me, for reasons. They should vote on who gets to be the new royal family. And whenever they get
Who is they?
The people of England who get to vote on everything else in their country except for this stupid old practice of having. By the way, rest in peace, Queen. You did some
100% yes.
You did great things for decades.
Yeah.
Early life, kind of an enabler to some horrible things.
Right, the 90s. She got up to heaven today, and Princess Di was like, this bitch.
Yeah, she's like,
I've
I've been waiting for this day, lady.
Figure it out.
Can't just turn a blind eye to my
No,
murder.
you gotta get this thing right here.
Yeah.
That's too much. Who's joining us from the Y today, Van?
Oh, we got a regular friend of the show, Gloria Cisneros, 445. And the legend, we talking a lot of Giants football, Phil Beam, runs Camp Shaver.
He does so great at Camp Shaver and does so poorly at being a football fan because the Giants are the most embarrassing, worst, bottom-tier sports organization on the planet.
At least he's sticking with them. That shows dignity and character.
Thursday Night Football talk whenever we get back. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Your burrito.
Next to
is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast.
Michael, is that correct?
Okay. Is this White Snake?
Is this
White
yeah,
Snake?
is that correct? So we're giving away George Thorogood and the Destroyers van.
Ooh, Destroyers tickets too?
Yeah, they're at the Kiva Auditorium on September the 13th. We're giving those away to friends of the show who can name athletes who own either one bourbon company, one scotch company, or one beer company. Okay.
So you're opening beer back up.
I'm always opening a beer up.
Okay. So the beer ban has been lifted.
Yeah, the beer ban is lifted.
And you could answer with beer. Are we opening it up right now?
You're very prohibition, and I don't like that about you.
I'm pro what?
Abition.
Abition.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do on the program. Is we're always abition about something. I'll show myself out.
Vital, cut that one off.
I'll take a break.
Right, we need that one for a promo.
I'll take a break.
So, all right, so off the table, Troy Aikman's light beer company called 8.
And it's named 8 after the number of concussions he's had in his career.
The number of concussions he had his first season in 1989. And also off the table, because I named it, Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA.
Okay.
Off the possible list because I spoiled that one.
You sure did.
So that was my fault.
Are there more wrestling-owned? Aren't we supposed to do athletes, not entertainers?
What are you doing now? You're trying to start like a? We trying to have like a fight right now?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Coming at me like a Rams fan.
So I will open up to wrestlers as well.
Okay.
You can give wrestling entertainment answers.
Are you going to tell me right now that pro wrestlers are not athletes?
Correct. They're entertainers.
That's okay. I don't. What do you do?
Athletes compete with each other.
Do athletes
not dance around in a pre-planned, destined, choreographed dude soap opera? I think there's a wild difference.
Do athletes entertain you?
Do athletes entertain me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. So would you say that pro wrestlers entertain you?
No.
Yes, they do.
I would say pro wrestlers entertain you.
The last time we did a text, this time we're doing a call. Call the program. All right, hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
From the texter.
Here we go.
Friend of the show, Craig, congratulations. Drew Bledsoe owns a winery. That's not a bourbon. That's not a scotch. That's not a beer. Craig, you did not win.
Okay. You did not understand the instructions.
But because
text right back, we'll give you another chance.
Because it's 2 men on, he did mention that it's bourbon, scotch, and beer adjacent.
Oh!
So we will give him that. Congratulations
okay.
to friend of the show, Craig.
With that clarification,
yeah,
absolutely.
Drew Bledsoe owns a winery, also go Cougs. So, all right, so we got a couple winners already.
God, imagine how good the Patriots would have been if Bledsoe never got hurt. They didn't have to go with that loser Tom Brady.
Allegedly, and I don't know if this is 100% true,
okay.
But his wife was having torrid affairs on him.
Bledsoe's wife?
No.
Brady's wife?
Yes.
That's the new update?
That's the update.
That's why she left the compound?
Apparently they have been living together for some time.
Ooh.
And it's because of her Deshaun Watson style approach to life.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited for these hot facts to come out. Hold on, are you making this up on the spot?
No.
Do you have valid sources? Did you vet your sources?
Nope. No.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the tabloids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'll see you.
Okay.
I'll see you in the Lloyds.
Okay. I've never heard a tabloid referred to shorthand as a Lloyd before.
People don't say
Lloyd Christmas, maybe?
See you in the Lloyds.
No, not once ever.
I feel like that's a thing.
I've heard see you in the funny papers. That's all I've heard.
So I believe that is a mobster thing for right before they kill you. Vital, confirm or deny?
He can't. You got a gag order. There you go. That's the answer.
I like that a lot.
So, yeah. Congratulations, Craig. That is bourbon, scotch, and beer adjacent.
I agree.
He probably freestyled that answer, too, knowing Craig, since it was expatriate.
He would know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. He
Yeah.
probably has a bottle at his house.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, don't you know that Ryan LaVarnway has a scotch that he only had for? No, Craig, we do not know that the backup catcher for the World Series champion, also friend of the show, Ryan LaVarnway.
Yeah. Don't leave that out.
We don't know that he has a scotch. Call Mike Vital, 505-246-0610. If you have an athlete that has one bourbon, one scotch, one beer, and this one we want on air. So you got to give it to us and let us vet it on air.
Ooh, I like this.
I like that one a lot. Phone's going crazy over here as people are trying to get on the texter. No, this one is a phone call now.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday Night Football tonight. You ready for this one, Van?
Hit me.
You got the Rams, you got the Bills.
As a betting man,
yep,
I would not bet on this game. A little piece of me just will choose the Rams just because they're at home, just because I think they have something to prove that, hey, last year was no fluke. We're going to come in hot this year. But mostly I will pick the Rams because, and dropping some football knowledge on you right here,
that Kyle Pitts' only touchdown was in London last year, and he's absolutely devastated because the Queen passed away, and this is his moment to mourn.
That is a very hard segue. Also, no.
Okay.
The Bills were 0-6 in one-score games last year. And I think this one's going to be close, i.e. a one-score game. And so I think that gives advantage to the Rams.
Are you being serious?
You think the Bills are just going to blow the doors off
Oh,
of
my
them?
God. 17 on the low end, 24 on the high. I don't think it'll be close at all. Is Matthew Stafford even playing? Also, if you are a betting man, over under making the broadcast, someone screaming, "Let's go Brandon," during the moment of silence.
For the Queen?
For the Queen.
That's a really good bet. What are the odds on that?
What are the odds that I'm giving you?
What are the odds?
0.5, and I'm going to give you...
How fast can I get to L.A.? Because I will do it. My thoughts on the monarchy and royalty and the Queen are very apparent
You think
now.
it's a one-score game? Are you messing with me?
No, I think so, yeah. Rams win, close game.
Oh, no, they lose handedly.
Okay.
They lose going away.
Well. What are we going to wager here? Maybe 2 George Thurgood tickets?
Hey, a little off it.
If you give...
Who's Charles Woodson?
Go.
Yeah, but what about him?
Not who is Charles Woodson. What's his relevance to this story?
Oh, I don't know. What, somebody called with that? All right, is he still with us or not? All right, put him on. Greg, we need you right here.
All right, I'm here.
All right, Greg, tell me about Charles Woodson's sippy sip. Woodson bourbon whiskey?
Well,
oh, damn it. This is
He
good.
does. He also owns Intercept Wines, but we're going with the bourbon answer this time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, strong word.
All right, Greg. So, all right, first of all, Greg, congratulations. You're going to go see George Thorogood at the Kiva. But this doesn't look like it's very good whiskey. It's only $20 a bottle. This can't be good at all.
Okay. Did they just pour
I've
Evan
not
Williams
personally
into
tried
a new
it.
bottle?
I can't attest, so I don't know.
Okay, hold up, Greg. All right, so Greg is a bottom shelf shopper, which I appreciate a lot
Nice.
here.
Same.
So, Greg, you're telling me you put in your RC Cola this $14.99 flat rate of Woodson's bourbon whiskey, and it's made that he makes in wine barrels. That's what makes it special. Because he's been whining since the Tuck rule.
If you're going to put it in RC Cola, it better be bottom shelf.
Greg, appreciate you being the friend of the show. Give Vital your info. That way we can get you the stuff.
Awesome. Thanks, fellas.
What a dude.
Cheers. Congratulations.
I said he does it in wine barrels because of Tom Brady.
Nice.
It's a bit of football start to the program, but it's been relatively
Is
slow.
there like a Woodson Reserve that's more than $15?
No, everything.
If they have anything that's like rated well, I will order one bottle for my debt as a Packers fan to Charles Woodson.
Okay, so, all right, so it has here. I know we got to go, Michael, but let me run through this real quick. So, they have a perfect Manhattan already pre-mixed.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Okay, so they have that. You can get that. Also,
I don't want that.
They have the maize label. I think that is that's Algonquin for corn.
Corn, yeah, a little corn mash.
So that is a 6-month accelerated aged Kentucky bourbon.
Usually corn is rye, but okay, Charles, whatever you say.
Okay, and then the Blue and Maize Signature Series. And this one I think is from Mitchell, South Dakota, home of the Corn Palace.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I think you're making that part up,
Yep.
but I'm going to go with it.
Also projecting. All right, it's made in San Diego, and it's claimed as Kentucky. Is Kentucky a style? Is that like frying? Is it the same kind of idea?
That's an excellent question. Like champagne, it can only be called champagne if it's from the Champagne region of France.
Right.
Otherwise,
sparkling wine.
Sparkling garbage.
Okay. Michael, did you get Greg's info? Great. Let's go to
Thank
break.
you, sir.
Whenever we get back, do we have more tickets? Have we given them all away, Michael? I know we've been having a lot of fun
we got
with
two more to go.
Well, we gave away JD, Craig, and Greg.
Yeah, we got 2 more.
Okay.
We got 4 sets of 2 to give
All
away.
right. Well, I'm not doing it when we get back because we're going to have our friend Gloria on, and we're going to talk about the YMCA.
Wait till 5.
Wait. Hang out with your boys till 5. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number 1 in New Mexico for a reason. on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS Network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Show. We're giving away George Thorogood tickets all day, but not right this second. Okay. Gloria Cisneros, welcome to the program. Yay. Let's go.
Yay. Thank you for having me back.
So school's back in session. You're running after school programs. I can finally come back in the mornings to play basketball without stepping on munchkins.
For now.
Yes, literally just for now. Talk to me a little bit about the pre and after school programs. Talk to me about what's going on in your world.
So we believe that supporting the local schools will help children experience success in life.
Sure.
We give activities that strengthen and expand and provide real-life context to information learned in the classroom. And we believe that building strong kids and strong families will strengthen the foundation of our communities. And that's kind of what our main goal and philosophy is in the before and after school program.
Heck yeah.
That's sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. How
There's
come our mission statement's not that
yeah.
good?
Hey, what are you doing? You underwrite? We need a little help over here. 'Cause our mission statement is identify social problems and use other people's money.
Okay.
That's our. So no.
Do you hear that, viewers? No, I'm just kidding.
So, but you are talking about obviously the Albuquerque Y Club before and after school programs, and you have locations all around town. Is everything full up? You still got space for kids? How's that working?
So our Albuquerque School of Excellence location is actually full up.
Oh, okay.
We do have space at our other locations. We are about to open another location at Mountain View Elementary.
There you go.
So we have not gotten any registration for that one just yet, but we did open another school, Explorer Academy, 2 weeks ago, and we already have about 30 kids.
Oh, heck yeah. Where's that at?
That is at Homestead and Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
So it is a charter school. It's a really amazing school. We've been there 2 weeks, and it seems to be good. We don't have much experience with charter schools, but we're glad to be able to provide our services to them.
You're a victim of your own success. Keep having to open new schools for these kids. This is
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
What would the parent expect out of both the before and after school programs?
So in our before school program, what we do is we, give them activities to nurture learning, try to get them up and getting ready for school, get them excited. We take them to their school depending on the location, or we're on site. We take them to their classes. And then after school, we have a snack, we do homework, we do counselor-led activities, student-led activities. So it's pretty much a lot going on.
So this past week was Labor Day.
Yes.
And I saw a lot of parents were like, "What do I do with my kids? I'm back at I don't have a laptop job. I still have to work." Is it too soon to start signing up for like winter camp and stuff? Is that open yet?
It is not open yet, but our fall break camp is about to open in about 2 weeks. So keep an eye out for that. We are going to be open for fall break, parent-teacher conference, Thanksgiving week, as well as winter break.
Okay. So you don't necessarily have to get a sitter. You can take your kid here to the Y.
Yes.
And then they can get a full day of Y-based activities and build fast friendships.
That's correct. So yes, and we also will be taking a field trip once a week, so they will be getting out of the Y as well. So it's really very, very, very energetic program, and the kids just love it.
What's the vibe for the after school program? Is this just textbook homework stuff? Are you guys playing and having fun?
No, we play and have fun. Of course, we do the homework help. We try to make sure that when they get home, they're ready for dinner. They're ready to hang out with their parents, their siblings, whoever's in the household. And, we do activities that kind of foster learning. So what I like to call it is play to learn.
Sweet. Just
because they got to learn hands-on experiences to learn stuff, so.
Everything. Obviously, I'm excited and enjoying all of that. Talk to me about the right. Do you have to be a member to be part of the programs? How does it work for friends of the show that are maybe interested in getting their kids involved in the Y?
So you do not have to be a member, but it is very, very cost-effective to be a member. You do save a lot of money to become a member, and then not just that, but you also get, some of our other programs like our youth agility classes, our parents' night out, our kids zone. We have tons of programs for families, and every year we are adding more to that. So it is a great opportunity to become a member.
And how do people become a member, and how do they sign up for these programs?
So you could sign up online, or you could come down to one of our lovely locations. We do have the front desk people here. They're very friendly and inviting, and they love to help people. So if you're just not tech savvy like me, then you could come in and do it in person, or you can go on our website at ymcacnm.org.
You should already be a member.
You should already be a member.
If you're listening to this program and you don't know what the Y does for the community, you should have already been a member. You should be getting your swole on every morning with the boys here at the YMCA, taking advantage of all their amazing programs.
Gloria Cisneros, 505-595-1515, extension 3106, or G Cisneros at ymcacnm.org. Gloria, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.
Aw, thank you.
I like that too.
So sweet.
When we get back, 5 o'clock hour, 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number 1 in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is 2 Men On.
Thanks.
Talking to the friends of the show, Van.
Oh.
Isn't it crazy how many friends of the show showed up at Howie's on Monday?
Yeah, wasn't that great?
I know,
And thank you, by the way.
It's a huge thank
friends
you.
of the show. It was really sweet.
Thank you
Because
for-
like almost everyone in the world was like at a pool party.
Yeah.
Or at the lake. And we got the friends of the show rocking out Howie's.
And outside of like Steve,
Okay.
which is usually your go-to punchline, but actually Steve this time.
Like real in real life.
Yeah,
Steve.
real life it was Steve, who was a
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I feel like friend of the show left me with a pretty hefty bill out there at Howie's.
Yeah,
we definitely treated.
We said we would buy tasty treats for everyone.
That's what we said.
And the first round.
And they said yes.
And they said, how about all of it?
Yes.
And we said, fine.
Yes, deal. 100%.
Sure.
Love
Oh.
everything about that. Live from the Horn YMCA today. Had a fun announcement. Healthy Hoops is the 28th of September. Come down to the Y. It's all of the after-school kids are going to be bussed down, and the YMCA is partnered here in the state with some programs. But the idea is they're going to do these fun clinics and work kids to basketball. It'll be a whole thing. The city will be out. The mayor will be here. It'll be a whole
my
production.
goodness.
So, so come out and hang. We will be here for sure September the 28th, Van.
And by the way, Albuquerque, show some love for your mayor. I don't care where you fall on the political spectrum. This is a dude that loves his community and helps out in every way possible.
I would agree.
Yes. I get a lot of, what's the TK equivalent to Let's Go Brandon? I get that a lot out in the community. And I'm like, hey, pump the brakes, brother.
I believe they say, let's go, Marty.
Okay, yeah. Where's Marty?
Yeah, that's
Hashtag where's Marty?
Yeah. Oh, Marty Travis is not the mayor anymore?
Nope.
Okay, just learned. So,
Yeah.
being live from the Y today, we're giving away George Thorogood tickets. Here's what you got to do.
Okay.
So call the program.
No, I'm too
text.
busy.
All right, text the program.
You're talking to the audience again,
All
not
right,
me.
text the program.
Okay.
505-246-0610. And here's what we need. We need an athlete who owns either a bourbon, a scotch, or a beer company.
Yeah.
Text the program. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
And already Troy Aikman.
Off the list because he owns
Stone Cold
Steve Austin.
off the list.
Troy Aikman.
Charles Woodson's off the list.
Charles Woodson, who went the Shaquille O'Neal approach and made a whiskey everyone can afford.
Yeah, just like bathroom whiskey, basically.
Greg, friend of the show, Greg
Bathtub
calls.
hooch.
Hey, Greg says, you know which one you got your name? We're like, you on that Woodson right now?
Are you drinking it now?
Yeah, are you on that right now, Greg? You on the?
God. You're
a
not
little-
operating heavy machinery
Yeah.
now, are you?
I said, you mix that with RC? He said, I'm a Shasta guy.
Your tum-tum's going to hurt because that is horrible whiskey.
He said, oh, well, it's Fago for your boy. First of all, that's a Detroit reference. I don't know what that's doing down here.
There's a lot of Fago at the bodega around the corner from my house. It's a big Fago house over
Everything you're saying checks out. That's insanely correct. So text the program, 505-246-0610. Athlete who owns either a bourbon, a scotch, or a beer company, and we will give you 2 tickets to the Kiva on the 13th to see George Thorogood. Bam.
there. By the way, if you can't make it, you could pay them forward to your friends and family.
Yeah, hand them off.
Yeah.
Hey, guy. You want to go see a show? You want to go see George Thorogood and the Destroyers?
It's like, oh my gosh, man, I can't make it. Okay, I'll tell you what. Do you know someone who can make it? You
Yeah.
probably do.
Also, these Thorogood tickets are going super fast. I think like the record ever set on this program was when we were doing the weekend, was when we were giving away Nutcracker tickets.
Yeah.
Remember when we gave away Nutcracker
That's
tickets.
the fastest it's ever went.
Like we weren't even, I was like 505-246, and Vital was like, they're already gone.
I was wildly impressed on the slice of the Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Where sports radio and ballet overlapped.
It was basically a circle.
Yeah.
It's a perfect circle.
Yeah.
So
I was super surprised.
Runners tickets have gone very fast on the program. Obviously,
yeah.
United, ISOPs, Gladiators, those things. But yeah, the Thorogood tickets they're the hotness right now. What, Steve? Steve joining us on the program? Okay, Steve. Who is your athlete who owns either a one scotch, a one beer, or one bourbon business?
Our man Conor McGregor.
Oh, okay. I said my brother, my countryman, my brother Conor McGregor.
All right, that's a very good answer.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor is
Yeah.
on the list, so we will go with that. What is the name of his whiskey?
Oh, I drank too much of it last time. I can't remember.
That would be, I got a bottle of it a couple months ago.
Proper number.
It's kind of Jameson adjacent.
Proper,
pretty good.
Proper
12.
12.
Proper 12. Yeah.
Proper
All right.
12, there you go.
All right, you're in the
I
mix.
think I had 12 of them.
Does it come in a green bottle? I feel like it
comes in
has
a
to.
green bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Hey, do you guys, here, I'm going to keep you on for this one. Do you guys go specific drink when you're watching like a sporting event? If I'm watching a Cardinals game, I'm drinking a Bud Light. If I'm watching pro wrestling, I'm drinking a Broken Skull IPA. Like, do you guys make those connections?
Yes, absolutely. I like my beer like my women, cheap, light, and domesticated.
Hey-o.
All right, so we have
Okay.
a lot in common here.
All right.
Vital, get that info. 2 more tickets are gone. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That was a
good
good
answer.
one. What was our friend of the show? What was it?
Steve.
Steve's got him.
Vital, make sure you get Steve's information.
Yeah, get Steve's info.
Good call,
Yeah.
too.
Also, we're giving away so many Thorogood tickets because I was off earlier this week, and then we were off because I stopped baseball, and you impressively failed to give them away.
Well, I don't say it would be impressively with just no effort or thought to it whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Noted.
I didn't fail at my task because I didn't try.
I'm reading some of the.
That's what they say. You don't miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take. That's the saying, right?
No one says that.
Oh.
So I'm reading some of the reviews here for the number 12 Irish whiskey.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so it says when you first started drinking, it was really good, but then after a couple rounds, it peters out and never wins again. So
much like Conor McGregor, you have 6 of these, you'll probably throw a chair in a bus.
They're
yeah.
So this review says I took one swig, tried to pass it around, but nobody wanted it.
Oh. See, that happened in real life.
Yeah,
that was a
that's,
reference to a real life event, Fred.
That's
what happened.
Okay, so you take one shot every time. This one's not appropriate for radio, but
Okay.
there we go.
Yeah, don't do that one.
So Conor McGregor's, what was it called, man?
Proper 12.
Proper 12.
And this is a unpaid advertisement, apparently.
Well, we're not saying positive things.
Well, the internet isn't saying
yeah,
positive
so George
things.
Thorogood. Michael, do we have any Thorogood tickets left, or are they all gone? I'm going to just take a time. On
Good
Michael.
talk.
Yeah, he's
good talk.
Probably
Yeah,
catching
good
up
talk.
with Steve.
Good talk. Yeah.
Probably. Hey, how are you?
Vital gets chatty on the phone sometimes.
He can get lost in it. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're being real polite.
He's like, hey, buddy, you got to play us some music, and provide a little commentary.
And we've been
Take
on-
us in and out of breaks. Your job isn't just to talk to the friends of the show, brother.
We do this show, 5 days a week? We're out of the studio basically 5 days a week now. We
Right.
don't see Vital a ton anymore. But we know his tendencies and practices.
I'll never forget how good looking he is, though. That you never forget. Out of from on a scale of 10,
yeah,
he's a proper 12.
All right. You going to be here all night?
Yep.
Yep.
Tip your waitresses.
Change your mind on the Thursday night football game yet?
What about the results?
Yeah.
No. The Rams by a last-second field goal. I'm leaning into it.
Are you?
I'm not betting on this, by the way. But Rams by a field goal as time expires at home, and then the Bills don't lose a game the rest of the year.
Oh God, that's so bad. That's a terrible prediction. Also, if you're a friend of the show and you're tuning in, you're like, "Hey, I can't wait to watch the game tonight." Make sure you have your Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
'Cause
cannot.
you will not
it's
be
not
able
on
to-
TV.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I embrace the future.
Okay.
I know you're, scared old man slow on
I
the
am.
porch.
Yeah.
Yelling at clouds and waving
Yeah.
your fist at your neighbors.
I have
but
multiple
I
times-
like technology. I'll embrace it.
I have told the St. Louis Rams of Anaheim County, Orange County, Santa Barbara County, Los Angeles, California,
Ish.
multiple times I've told them to get off my lawn.
Yeah, totally.
That's my move.
Yeah.
If the Rams score tonight, I'll be surprised.
You are an insane person.
I recently heard that Matt Stafford's arm doesn't work. And
Yeah, he had surgery on it, but there'll be no limitations.
After he tried to kill that gal?
Come again?
When he pushed her off that building?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he acted like it was an arm injury. But
That's what he's...
in real life, it's just his bloodlust.
Can only quench this bloodlust thirst.
One down.
Yeah. The only thing that keeps me regular to get back to normal is Woodson's whiskey for $13.99.
So throughout the history of football players who have killed a guy or allegedly killed a guy are usually really good football players.
Leonard Little.
See?
He wasn't that good.
Aaron Hernandez, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Ray Lewis, best linebacker probably of our generation. What's in common with these guys? Murder. And now Matt Stafford just won a Super Bowl after his attempted murder.
Murder adjacent.
Of that poor lady at the Super Bowl party.
Let's grab one.
Attempted.
We're on until 6 o'clock today?
Also, this is all alleged. 6:15, my friend.
Susan joining us at 5:30?
You know it.
2 men on, 95.9 FM, and I'll get the sponsors when we get back. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
You know all about spring cleaning, but consider a fall cleaning. Recycle your old computers at Computer Corner for
We
free.
would like to thank
Wondering
the
if your old
following
computer is worth
sponsors
fixing?
for making this broadcast possible. Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth that's real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company. Dream style roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style roofing tops them all.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
All right, from the texter, Andy Roddick has a bourbon, according to friend of the show, Chris.
Yeah.
You know about this?
I did.
How do you know about this?
Because I looked them all up when we first breached this conversation. There is a lot of alcohol owned by athletes. I was surprised.
I had one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. I had no idea. What's the name of this thing? Sweetens Cove.
Okay, well, it's not a good name.
No, that sounds like a murdery
It's
thing.
off to a bad start.
Yeah.
The location of a horror movie.
That's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Go, hey, here's what we're going to do, guys.
That's where
Hey,
Matthew Stafford does his bidding.
Yes.
In Sweetens Cove.
Yeah. This, in the beginning of a horror movie, when, like, the kids are all packing the car and the families are, like, waving goodbye, they're like, hey, you kids have a good time at Sweetens Cove. And they get there, and it's the Roderick there. Yeah, but then at the end, he's like, Roderick, Rods. And then people are like, oh.
Made the connection.
Okay, now we get it.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy's not nice. Little baseball update. What's up with Albert Pujols? He homered today in the 11-6 loss against the Nationals?
He hit his 704th, 705th, and 706th home run today.
And his mom caught all three of them.
No, he's still stuck in the same spot. But luckily, a lot of lefties in that bullpen going against him today. So I think he's got just as good a shot as anybody to pop another one.
No, he not today. That game's over. They play in the afternoon.
Tomorrow's match.
Friend of the show, Chris, congratulations. You're going to George Thorogood, even though we didn't have a set of tickets. Vital came up with a pair. So
Yes.
he's a hero.
You get tomorrow's tickets.
So you get tomorrow's tickets, so we're not giving them away tomorrow. They're gone today.
Aaron Judge popped his 55th.
Shut up.
And that puts him still on pace for 65.
Which would be the real home run record.
Which would be the real home run record. Unless, it comes out that he's been juicing this whole time.
He's not been juicing.
But if he's not going to bother to fix his teeth, I don't think he's going to bother to do steroids.
So I think I've told you about this.
Okay.
Aaron Judge's hitting coach is a guy from St. Louis, Missouri. Have I talked to you about this?
No.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
So his name is Teacher, and you're like, that's not his real name. Well, you know what? It's not.
Okay.
But his real name is Richard Schnick, and he owns this bar in St. Louis called Jack Wagon's Teacher. And it's this place I used to run wiffle ball leagues at.
Okay.
And he had this like automated pitching machine in the back that threw wiffle balls, and he would literally give you like hitting instructions on wiffle balls. This was like because he was such like a fan of the game. Never played ball, didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
And if you look up like teachers hitting right now, like on whatever YouTube or social media or whatever, I used to work with this guy. He's the guy who got Aaron Judge to this level.
That's impressive.
Because
Aaron Judge started with wiffle ball? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, correct. So Aaron Judge found Richard, who moving forward I'm just going to refer to as Teacher because that's what everyone calls him.
Yeah.
So he found Teacher on social media and was like, hey, talk to me about this.
Richard Teacher, Dick Teacher.
The Teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, anyway, so if you watch now, because I watch differently because I know Richard, right? I don't know Aaron Judge. But Aaron Judge, the way he brings the bat up to mid, all of his power is like exhausted before the kick. It's the entire upper body and then the momentum pull through. And you're like, Fred, this doesn't make sense what you're talking about. Hitting has been the same for hundreds of years. No. And you'll see it moving forward now that I'm pointing this out. And it's like, I think the game has been reinvented literally with this approach. And I think Aaron Judge is the first one to do it. By the way, God-given ability and strength and all those things that factor. But just kind of crazy how you can, a thing that we thought was going to be unobtainable, at least for years to come, probably our lifetimes, Aaron Judge is going to get it right away.
Yes, and probably beat his own record every year.
He probably will be that guy.
Yeah.
Our Pulse will get to number 4 on the home run list, but really, are we calling him number 3? We're not counting Barry, or are we counting Barry?
Oh, man, that's a tough thing to do, but I count it with an asterisk. Just like I count Barry and McGuire and Sosa's single-season totals, but I count them with an asterisk. Because it's not just those 3 guys doing steroids. It's the whole friggin' league doing steroids.
Okay.
So it's got an asterisk. You don't erase it from the history books, but you acknowledge the generation it came from. That's my logical answer.
I don't hate it.
My off-air answer is screw those guys.
At the major league level, and we're not talking about little kid, we're not talking about little league, we're not talking about Babe Ruth, baseball, the league, not the person. Has any player in Major League Baseball ever at the end of a season led their team in every statistical category?
I think there's only 2 in the history of baseball.
What is that? I don't know who they are.
One would be Babe Ruth, and the second one would be Shohei Ohtani.
That's correct.
Let's show you the greatness of
All right.
Shohei Ohtani. I got the Los Angeles Angels stats leaders page pulled up right here,
All right.
Fred.
Pretty important.
Who do you think's leading in at-bats?
Mike Trout.
You'd be wrong. That'd
Okay.
be Shohei Ohtani. How about games played?
Chris Calhoun.
Oh, good guess. It's Shohei Ohtani.
All right.
What about batting average?
David Eckstein.
Ooh, that's a hot take right there.
All right.
Shohei Ohtani.
All right.
How about home runs, RBIs, on-base percentage, slugging, on-base plus slugging, hits, doubles, triples, walks, intentional walks, and runs? Who do you think's leading the team? There's a trend here, Fred.
Scott Spezio?
There's a trend here.
Is it Scott Spezio?
It would also be Shohei Ohtani. How about wins, innings pitched, strikeouts, quality starts, ERA,
hold up,
WHIP, batting average against.
You're not just
walks
talking
per 9,
offensive. You're talking pitching as well.
pitching as well.
Shut up.
These are all Shohei Ohtani. Okay,
Is the team so bad or is he so good?
it's both. It is both. There is one single solitary category on the whole Los Angeles Angels that he's not leading.
Oh, okay. What's that?
And that would be stolen bases.
Oh, okay. He's
And,
got to be way behind. He doesn't even get an attempt, right, all year long.
You would be wrong, Fred.
Ah, damn it.
If that's what you thought, you would
Okay.
be wrong. Velasquez
Who's
of
that?
the Angels.
Who is that?
Go Fish.
Okay.
He has 15. So he's leading the team with 15 steals. Guess who's in second place on the Angels in steals?
Is it Shohei Ohtani?
It would be Shohei
That's-
Ohtani, Fred.
Okay.
That is correct. He is 4 off of the team leader with 11. and he's got a chance to surpass the stolen base leader by the end of the season if he just gets 4 or more than him. That is every single team category, offensive and pitching, on the Los Angeles Angels. Shohei Ohtani owns every single one of them except for steals. This is insane.
This is Little League stuff.
This is insane.
This is when you got one guy.
This is the Little League stats when your shortstop is number 7.
Yes.
And he pitches and plays shortstop and center field.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's probably got long, beautiful, long blonde hair.
Also.
And probably Kyle or Braden is his name.
Yeah.
That's the only situation where this exists.
And he
But
stole
no,
my girlfriend in
this
7th
is
grade.
Shohei Ohtani. And in his junior year, too.
Yes.
He stole her
same
twice.
girl. She came back.
Yeah.
Stole her again. And it was after I let him borrow hair gel because he didn't know how important it was to look cool in high school. This is not a hyper-specific story that actually happened to me.
No.
Also, was Phil Nevin Shohei Ohtani's dad? And that's why Shohei Ohtani gets so many opportunities?
I think you're correct.
I do, too. The Sioux. Josh Sushan joins us when we get back. 2 Men On, live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We're powered by New Mexico Pinon Coffee. We play on Team I-9. Start our days at the YMCA of Central New Mexico. We're at the Horn today, Van. Come hang out with your boys. The intersection, well, I don't know, it's 4901 Indian School?
That sounds correct.
Okay, I know it's correct. Come hang out with us. Also, you could spend your evening, specifically Saturday night, with us as we're hosting the watch party at Hollow Spirits for the United game. That'll be a lot of fun. Have a little sip of the Tellervon going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
baby.
talking about, guy. You know how that is. And then next Monday, join us at Howie Sports Page, 12500 Montgomery Boulevard, as we will be watching Monday Night Football with you. It's 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Josh Sushan. How are you, brother?
I'm well, guys. I feel like I should apologize that we're cutting into your valuable airtime this week between yesterday and tomorrow, but appreciate you guys being good sports about it.
You know what's interesting about the Isotopes, man, is they don't ask for permission, they ask for forgiveness.
See.
Yeah, noticing a trend there.
So, Fred, you know, we got a rare day off Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 yesterday for the doubleheader because of the Isotopes. You think I would be quite spiteful that the friends of the show don't get to hang out with us.
Right.
But you know what I did?
You went to the Isotopes
I
game.
went to the Isotopes
Very
game,
smart.
and I had a watermelon walk-off, and I listened to another great Josh Sushan call.
Josh, how's the team? How's September met the boys?
Well, I'll be honest, it's not gone well, right? I mean, this is a team that for most of the season, it's like, man, they're really good at home, and they're not so good on the road. And if we can just play 500 ball on the road and keep winning at home, then maybe we'll have something here. And now, you know, they've hit, you know, quite the losing streak at home. And, you know, you lose 2 in a row to your rival, or 3 in a row, including a doubleheader yesterday. It's not gone well, you know. That it stinks. You know, it stinks. They want to win. It's not like they don't care. You know, you could see the dejection as they walked off the field yesterday. It was even weirder yesterday, too, because so for Game 2 of the doubleheader, it was a rain out in El Paso, so El Paso got to be the home team. So El Paso hit a walk-off home run on the field while they're the visitors in town, which was really weird. And, like, my call was not as good as it should have been as a result of it. And so I think it just kind of, like, adds extra insult, you know, when your rivals celebrate at home plate for a game-ending walk-off like that.
That is legit weird.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like anything that was just said to me by Josh.
I would be a little neutral if it was anyone except for El Paso. That makes it so much worse.
I just hate El Paso so much.
Okay, Josh, just a few short years ago, do you think that you would ever see one single solitary player lead his team in every single category, offensive and defensive, as that is what Shohei Ohtani is doing this year. Shohei Ohtani leads the Angels in every single pitching and hitting category except for stolen bases, which he is only 4 behind.
I mean, I've seen it before, but, it was a 12-year-old team.
Yes.
Yeah. See, there it is.
Right? I mean, he's doing what a 12-year-old does when you're the best player on the team and the best player in the league and you just dominate every category. That's the only time that happens. I mean, that doesn't even happen in college baseball. There's a handful of two-way players in college baseball.
Right.
But, and I've, seen some of them and some of the freelance broadcasting I've done, but they don't lead the team in every category, right? They're like, they're like one of the best starters. Maybe they're like the second or third best starter. Maybe they're like the third or fourth best hitter. They don't lead in every category. It's and I hope we don't take it for granted. I don't think we do, but you know how we are as sports fans. It's okay. Well, we've seen that, we've cheered that. Now what? I hope we don't take it for granted because, there was actually a good book about Shohei Ohtani that came out. My friend wrote it, and I was talking to him about it. And there was this theory of that. Oh, well, now that Shohei Ohtani has shown that you can do this, there's going to be all these other two-way players. And there was an entire chapter about how, no, that's not going to happen because it is so rare that somebody can develop where both of their hitting skill and their pitching skill are both ready for the major leagues at the same time. These are two totally different skills, and most of the time, one of them is ready before the other one, and as soon as one of them is ready, you're going to the major leagues so you can help the team win with that one skill. Like Rick Ankiel, they kind of thought about it, but his pitching was so advanced that they brought him to the big leagues, and he never had time to develop his hitting until pitching went south, and he had to do it all over again. So, I mean, it's just so rare that both of the skills would be ready at the exact same time where they can both help a major league team win.
I think to me as well, it kind of speaks to what's not around a guy. Because even if you have the talent that like Shohei has, which we're saying is the most talent, there's kind of no one else in Anaheim. So it's how do you build a major league roster that only has one guy that arguably could play on other major league rosters?
Sure.
Well, I mean, there's still that Trout guy. I mean, he's not bad,
he don't play.
right?
He don't
and,
play.
They tried to bring in, they signed Rendon to big money, and before that they signed Pujols and Hamilton to big money. And, they have other players, and it's not like he's making $30 million. I mean, they actually have him at a bargain because it's elaborate, like all the different ways that a player gets posted, and after a certain number of years, and there's posting. But they basically got him. They had to pay the big posting money, but then the actual salary is not that high. It's not like he's taking up half the payroll. Now in the future he might be, but right now he's not. And so they've just made mistakes with who they've signed and acquired and traded and drafted.
Yeah, it's almost like the owner and GM of the Angels really just hate success.
Yeah, not interested.
I love waste. You know what I love to do, Fred? I love wasting money and losing.
Hey, I promise you.
Give me all that you got.
Nobody owning a Major League Baseball team is losing money right now. I promise you that.
Josh, ain't that the truth?
Yeah. We got to go in tonight. Zach Neal is on the mound for the boys. It's kind of a big one because this one kind of feels like the last regular one for a while. So it's an early start tomorrow, and then obviously Saturday, Sunday baseball is a little more special than weekday baseball. What is the mindset over the next couple of days? How can the Isotopes pull out 3 or 4 W's?
I think the biggest thing is just forget what's been happening lately, right? Every day is new at a ballpark, and so it's just having a short memory. Players always say, wash it off, once you leave the ballpark at the end of that game, no matter how frustrating the night was, it's done, it's over, and it's time to get back out there. From a storyline standpoint, the Isotopes are 1 home run away from tying their team record for most home runs in a season. They're 2 away from breaking it. So there is that. There's Winton Bernard continuing to put together a resume to maybe be the MVP of the Pacific Coast League. So that's a thing. And then everybody wants to finish strong. I mean, you want to leave a favorable impression in the mind of the organization because everyone wants to play again next year, right? And so you want to make sure that, look, your numbers aren't changing. They're on the back of your baseball card or your baseball reference page. And when it comes to sign in the offseason, you are what your numbers say you are. And so you want to finish strong and continue to, to just play with pride and try and beat El Paso and be the spoilers and knock them out. Right now, El Paso and Round Rock are both 1 game behind Oklahoma City for the Eastern Division playoff berth. So, I mean, we've got playoff baseballs coming through here. We got Oklahoma City next in town, and they're in first place. So, chance to be the spoiler.
It's going to be a short one tomorrow on the program.
Yes.
As we're only going to be on from 4 to 5:15.
Correct.
And then we kick it over to you.
Best giveaway of the whole year next year tomorrow, though, man.
Yeah. Giving away the hats tomorrow.
The best one.
It's like the 10th time you guys have said this is the best giveaway.
Well, it's like every time Christmas
Hey, just
comes.
wait till next Friday,
Yeah,
brother.
You don't even know.
That's the best one.
Yeah, it's actually 2 Men on Hype is what the name of this show is, if you look at our legal name.
So my question is, there's great promotions at the Isotopes.
Right.
Do you get your hands on every single one of these and just like hoard them? Do you have like a special room in your house dedicated to all Isotope giveaway and memorabilia stuff? Are you like more selective?
Well, it depends on how nice Dylan Storm feels like being in terms of allowing me to get one, right? Like most of the time he gives away all of his freebies to the local radio host, and then there's nothing left for me, you know?
Good point.
So that becomes a problem. Honestly, what I like to do is I like to give them away to people as like thank yous when they help me with something, when they do something for me, or just if I know that it's something that they would really like. You know, like I have so much Isotope stuff, and I have a bunch of stuff, and I keep, a lot of stuff for myself. Like half my wardrobe is Isotope stuff. So you want to replenish it with some new stuff. But honestly, I like giving it away to people as a thank you when they do something nice for me.
So same. The only ones I've kept all year are the Bruque jerseys, which I think were absolute fire, and then the Alk Hurricane Sugar Skull bobbleheads. I think that's like just absolute fire. Everything else has been paid forward to
So
someone else.
I'm feeling very selfish because I keep everything, and I would like game-worn Isotopes apparel from Josh Sushan to add to my shrine.
For the right price, we can make that happen. I think we're going to we're doing the Star Wars jersey giveaway on auction on Saturday.
Oh, that makes me forget I still haven't picked up our Brandon Gold jersey.
you gotta pick up your Brandon Gold.
I've got to swing by and grab that.
Just throw it in Josh's office.
Hey, so Van set up a really nice segue, and I'm going to jump on top of it. Dylan Storm, who is in our fantasy football league, took Cooper Kupp #1 overall, Josh, and I just need you to know that.
I am glad you told me this, and every time that Cooper Kupp just has an average game, I'll be sure to remind Dylan of this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That is a thing that
like
was,
tonight.
It was important to us that you were aware of that. Anything we missed, Jay, before we cut you loose?
Let me tell you about pregame show interviews. So Nick Kennedy is my guest. His dad was a longtime strength and conditioning coach at a whole bunch of different universities and also at the Tampa Bay Bucks. And speaking of football, since tonight is the start of the NFL, I just thought it was good timing to talk to him about that, because here's the thing that you often forget. When the team loses and the head coach gets fired, the entire staff gets fired, and so he had to move around a lot. So he told me about, he learned after a while that when his mom and dad said family meeting, that meant they were moving because dad's got a new job. He's off somewhere new. So it was a fun conversation with a really good dude about just what it was like growing up around a strength and conditioning coach for your dad.
I'm into that. A little insight into the world of professional athlete.
Can't wait.
The turmoil that got you there.
Can't wait.
Jay, thank you so very much.
I'm going to see you guys in person tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
We will be there, yeah.
Awesome. All right, I'll see you in person tomorrow.
Live from the ballpark tomorrow, 4 o'clock to win, 5:15. Is that right, Jay?
5:15.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be a good one. We're going to hang out, watch baseball, and then we're going to go over to the Lobo game. We got a whole plan.
Sweet. I hope you document all of it on social media.
You know us.
Yeah.
You know how we do. It's a hard life.
I'm gonna
like a minute by minute speed
really
recap of the day.
I'm gonna wear like a real nice dress shirt with a pocket, and I'm just gonna put my phone in it and do a time lapse of the whole day.
Okay, a little GoPro style.
Yeah, a little
Honestly,
GoPro.
that would look terrible. Don't do that. It's all about the editing.
Thank you.
The best content is edited precisely. Just commit to the editing.
Oh, I mean, I did it on a horse ride the other day in Colorado, and it turned out pretty crappy.
See? Yeah. Unless the camera is stationary, the time lapse looks terrible, and there needs to be a lot of clouds changing in order for it to look good. So just edit.
I need a Pro Tools guy. That's what I need.
There you go.
Right.
Josh Sushan, thank you so much.
All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.
Back after the break, 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
Dell's semi-annual sale has arrived.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth that's real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Camp Shaver for the YMCA. They got their big family fun day coming up Saturday, September 17th. But instead, I want to talk about the Giants and how they're terrible. What's up with your football team?
Is that song that led us in? Is that George Thorogood?
Is that George Thorogood? Is that who that
George
was?
Thorogood?
Is that who that was?
Is it George the Thoroughbred?
Well, oh, okay. I don't know him.
Blake Shelton.
Must be new.
Is that the dude that makes out with Gwen Stefani?
Is that correct, Michael? Phil Bean, why do your Giants suck so bad?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, Dave Gettleman is what I'm going to blame.
Love that start. Yes, yes.
Who's that guy? Does he work at Kinko's or something?
He should. That's where he'd do well. And I wish he hadn't worked for the Giants for 5 years, because we would be better off right now.
You got another year of Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley's coming back healthy.
Yeah,
the sky's the limit for these guys, right?
Yeah, the 6 wins might be in our forecast, maybe if we're really lucky.
So Monty Toomer still up there? Is he still doing well?
So you're saying the Giants are playing for a worst draft pick?
Well, that's kind of where they're going to be in the top 10 of draft for sure.
Yes, they're
going to be top 5.
So you're saying they're in the mix, Phil? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Who's a good quarterback coming out next year?
Eli Manning's kid. I have no idea.
Oh, he's not coming out yet. He's got 2 more years.
That's not even. That's Cooper's kid, right? Is it Cooper's kid?
Cooper's
yes,
kid. Yeah.
Cooper's kid.
Cooper, who allegedly is the Sterling Sharp of the Mannings.
They say he's the best one, but he had some health problems.
Yeah.
I don't believe a word of it.
He was a wide receiver.
Looks like a waiter.
Oh, like a what?
A waiter.
Like a concierge at like a hotel.
Correct.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
He has the burgundy hat.
Family Fun Day, Saturday, September the 17th. Can I still register? What's up?
Yeah, you can still register. We have about 30 people coming. I think we have room for 50. I mean, so we got some more room coming.
It's crazy good.
It's great. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing climbing, high ropes, riflery, archery, arts and crafts.
Is there like an app that you're keeping score on? How do I win?
No, that's not. That's not. This is not a. It's not a sport. It's just camp.
You win by just showing up.
Show
and having
up.
a good
Show
time.
up, and you will win.
Hey, when you're here at the Y and like families come in and maybe they're campers you had at one point, now they have young children and whatever. Are people still telling you their camp stories from like 20 years ago and they act like you should remember?
Oh yeah, no. I had a father. A guy that was a camper of mine years ago.
Okay.
And he now brought his daughter this year.
Love that.
And he was telling me, you remember the time when I was like, no, but it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It sounds like something I
You
do.
don't remember when he captured the flag right before the final ember went out on the ceremonial fire?
I don't remember him getting camper of the week that week. That was not a big life moment for me.
My only camping go-to story is that time we had that backyard party, and I learned that Reese's peanut butter cups are a superior s'more ingredient
than chocolate
over Hershey's chocolate
They
bars.
really are good.
It's so good.
That was one that messed me up.
Do you remember that, Phil? Do you remember that?
No. I remember when we did s'mores in the oven, and you put them all together. You put them in the oven on a big baking sheet.
Unacceptable.
And they come out perfect.
I'm sure they do.
Everything fully melted, chocolate melted.
It's about the journey.
Oh my goodness! And there was no flaming torches up at the campfire. Everybody got a perfect s'more, and everybody was happy with no flaming torches.
If you don't make these children s'mores, how are you going to figure out which ones are pyromaniacs?
Right. Well,
That's
we
a
find that
very
out.
important
Don't
tool.
worry, we got that too. We find that out also.
Phil goes to the kids. He's like, all right, listen, we have an oven to make s'mores, or I can hand you 2 sparklers. Who wants to try to make s'mores? So Family Fun Day is the 17th. You can register online, ymcacnm.org/family-fun-day. $20 per person. It is for an additional $40, though, you can stay the night, and that's the jam.
That's a family. The whole family can stay for 40.
Yeah, now 40 per person.
Right.
Yeah.
And we have some cabins that they can sleep in, just like the kids sleeping in summer.
I call it top bunk.
Or they can bring a trailer if they have an RV or something.
Van's a tent guy. Can he bring his tent?
Yeah, sure. Bring your tent.
What is that, a Coleman?
I got a 1-person and a 4-person.
Good man.
What about my dog? Can I bring my dog?
No.
Not yours.
Leave your dog home.
Can other people?
No.
Oh, okay.
Please leave your pets home.
Of the family fun adventure, which is the verbiage I'm going to use, what goes over best with the families? Is it the young kids coming and experiencing the arts and the crafts? Is it the exposure to nature? What is the takeaway of enjoyment from the family fun?
We find the campfires and going and seeing the kids do the activities, and then the kids watching their parents do those activities, and the campfire are really the highlights of the time when they're there. Kids love to see their parents do the climbing wall, or do high ropes, or fail at riflery,
slackline or something stupid.
Whatever it is, they just love to see them. The kids doing it, they scramble up there, they're no problem. But the parents are like, whoa.
Well, it's hard. Activity is hard. How does everyone feel about Kumbaya? They're all in on that?
Well, that's a tradition at camp, so we everybody jumps on bandwagon with that one.
I love it.
Anybody ever translated that?
Kumbaya?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it stands for...
Come by here.
That's lame.
You need more excitement in
Yes,
Kumbaya?
I do. It's an exciting song.
Just asking God to stop by is not that bad.
Come by here, my Lord. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
You didn't know the next verse.
Oh,
well,
is this where it gets weird?
One verse is come by here. Come by here, my Lord.
Okay.
Come by here. And Kumbaya means the same thing. Come by here.
Today you learned.
Sweet. I'm excited.
Phil, you're the best.
I love it here. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whenever we get back, today's I-9 Varsity. It's the I-9 Varsity of hip-hop songs that get white people turned.
God, I'm so excited.
Very
for this
excited
one.
about this. Tune in on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game, from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Fine.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is Two Men On.
Okay, Michael, this song is not getting me turned.
It's getting me turned adjacent.
I told you, Michael. Today's I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity of rap songs to get white people turned. What is the problem here? This is like an actual banger. This one doesn't count.
I don't recognize it, but
I don't know. Yeah, what is this, Michael? It's very good.
The beat slaps.
Okay. Hey, Shazam. Contact I-9 Sports League Office 280 at i9sports.com, 505-312-4999. I-9 Sports. It's in the game. I think that's EA Sports. But no, I-9 Sports, too. We talk about regularly, but we don't talk about enough. All their fall stuff is starting up, so they got a lot of cool stuff going on, including basketball and volleyball league. So reach out to they, as they are they're a vital part of the youth community. Also, I think they're celebrating like their 10th year this year or something. They're like crazy good at it. All right, Van.
Okay.
Today's I-9 Varsity, the I-9 Varsity of rap songs that get white people turned. Okay?
Yes, I'm so excited about this one.
Me or you first?
Go ahead, brother.
Okay, and I know this one from the Super Bowl that we were at.
Okay.
It's anything with 50 Cent, but I'm going to go with In the Club.
Okay, that's strong
Okay,
start.
so In the Club is, number one, a terrible rap song. It's not good at all, but they would play it in the club, and then I would see all of like the friends that I grew up with, and they would bop their heads.
Yes.
And whenever I would see them do that, I would go,
okay.
White people love this one.
As a lifelong hip-hop fan.
And white guy.
And extremely white guy.
Yes, yeah.
I have this list has a special place in my heart.
Oh, God, okay.
And it was really hard to dictate how to navigate this varsity.
Yeah.
But I'm going to kick out some hits. Okay. Because almost every hip-hop song that I like is a hip-hop song that gets white people turned, because I am a white people.
I'm going to roll with you on this, but we're going to come back to it.
Okay.
All right.
First on my I-9 varsity
Yes.
of hip-hop songs that get white people turned is a tie. Okay?
Okay, number one is a tie.
It's a tie in between every Eminem song that's ever existed.
Okay.
White people love Eminem like white people used to love Elvis.
That's
every single Eminem song that he's ever came out with, white people love. White people know every word to.
I will agree with you. The Marshall Mathers LP. I will agree with you. The Real Slim Shady. I will agree with you. That one song from the 8 Mile soundtrack.
All of them.
Everything since then, though, I don't necessarily know if people are getting turned to it.
I think they are. I have noticed them. And not only do they get turned
Rap
to it.
God sucks.
Not only do they get turned to it, they secondarily live vicariously through Eminem and all of his life's problems. You're not a kid from the trailer in 8 Mile. Quit saying because Banana Republic ran out of khakis.
Yeah, that's a good
you
point.
You have the same life as Eminem.
You don't
need
actually
to chill out.
You don't actually have something to say when you move your lips. It's just a bunch of gibberish. I
Yes.
get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, please do talk about Dre.
All you Uncle Festers forgot about Dre.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I don't know if this one qualifies as rap.
Okay.
But I'm going to use it.
Okay.
It's the worst song ever performed. Lyrically, I think it's there.
Okay.
I like the story behind it.
Okay.
Performance, execution, and actual, talent,
Okay.
not there on any measurable level. Give me Biz Marquis' Just a Friend.
Okay. I have seen a uncalculable amount of drunk white women.
Yes, Woo Girls.
Performing this.
Are you talking about Woo Girls?
Karaoke. Yes.
Yeah, so when this one comes on karaoke, there's a group of girls that are alongside you at Silva Lanes.
Doesn't matter if it's a birthday party or a bachelorette party.
Woo!
They start wooing.
Yes.
And they start singing really out of tune, really loud.
As they say, he's just a friend.
Okay. Next on my I-9 varsity.
Yes.
Of hip-hop songs that get white people turned.
Yes.
I'm going to skip to my number one answer.
Oh, God, okay.
Because I'm
10
not.
more minutes in the segment.
I don't want you to steal it.
Okay.
So we're going to bounce around after this one.
Uh-huh.
But number one all-time hip-hop song that gets white people turned
Nelly, right with me.
would be House of Pain's Jump Around.
Very good.
Not only is it a across-the-board banger,
Yes.
but it starts in with those Irish horns, and it's actually performed by two super white Irish people.
Everlast.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it slaps. Insanely slaps.
Yeah.
By the way, Open the Door for Whitey Ford Sings the Blues, which is an absolute banger, A to B. Not sure how familiar you are with that in its entirety.
Yeah, I remember. I remember what it's like.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm picking up on your theme.
Uh-huh.
I imagine Vanilla Ice will be on your list.
Hey, cheater.
Give me Chamillionaire's Ridin'.
What was that?
But actually the cover by Weird Al.
White and Nerdy.
White and Nerdy.
That's a classic.
That one, it gets white people beyond turned.
Oh, see, I like where you're going with this
Yeah.
because in my head, during the commercial break, you were going to do all Weird Al covers.
Yes.
That was my guess on the direction you
Mhm.
went with this.
Yeah.
But you're mixing it up, and I like that.
Mine is actually songs that were ruined by their fan bases.
Aha.
Mhm.
Okay. Speaking of songs that have been ruined by white people, Biggie's Juicy. Everyone knows
Sucks.
every word
Yeah.
to Biggie's Juicy.
Yeah.
And just like Eminem, where you second-handedly live vicariously through the artist, people think like they know what it's like to grow up poor and black in New York
Mhm.
because they heard Juicy.
Well, and also they've all seen
You don't.
the man at the liquor store begging for your change. Should I skip Beastie Boys? You going to take them? Is that going to be on your list too?
No.
Okay.
I'm pivoting now because you blew my cover.
Cypress Hill.
Obviously, Beastie Boys and Macklemore were going to be my next three.
And
answers.
all right, first of all,
Yeah.
Macklemore slaps on a whole other level. I wouldn't even say he's like rap.
Okay.
He's like
I think I'll take things that white people say for 400, Alex.
Macklemore to me, because
Yeah.
I've talked to you about
You're
this.
proving you're going meta.
The heist.
You're proving this segment.
Yes.
In real time.
The Heist is literally a full-on slapper. Macklemore with Ryan Lewis.
Okay.
From the intro to the outro, the whole thing is in. It's a brilliant. It is, first of all, a commercial masterpiece. Secondly, an artistic masterpiece. Third piece had no label behind it, and Thrift
Okay.
Shop reached #1 on the Billboard Top 100. The second artist to only ever do it without a label accompaniment. First one being Lisa Loeb in Stay. Are you kidding me? 9 days?
That's pretty big.
That's huge.
That's pretty big.
Most talent ever. Also, Cypress Hill, Insane in the Brain. I cannot tell you the number of kids I saw in college driving around with the top down on their Jeep going, Insane in the Brain. No, it's Miss Me with. Yeah, not at all a banger, but absolutely adored.
Well, on my I-9 varsity of songs that get white
Yeah.
people turned, coming in number 2, right behind House of Pain's Jump Around,
Mhm.
is, of course, the Humpty Dance.
Very good.
Because it's a cartoonish hip-hop song.
Yeah, and slow
it's
enough.
also a dance.
Yeah.
And the lyrics aren't too complex, and they're very easily rememberable.
Michael, how much time do we have left? Do we need my finale? All right, here we go. 30 seconds, so I'm going to give you my number 1. I'll skip some other
Okay.
ones. From the 1999 banger Office Space.
Oh, the whole soundtrack.
The Ghetto Boys, Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangsta.
And it do.
And there's a beautiful scene. There's multiple.
Yeah.
But there's the one in the car.
Yes.
When, what's the guy's name? Ron Livingston is the actor's name.
No, Michael. It would be Michael Bolton.
Michael
from
Bolton,
that scene,
yes.
That scene you're imagining.
And then whenever they bust up the printer, whatever the copy. So give me Ghetto Boys. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Printer scene would be Ghetto Boys still.
You're insanely good at this job.
Yes,
Thank you for being you. Anything we missed, man?
Oh, my God. Anything we missed, make sure you check out on the opening drive tomorrow with Jeff, JJ, and A. Marie.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, Burke.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
Here at Clark's Pets, we understand your pets. We take meticulous time to find out more about them. Dig deep into their world to understand their needs. We do research for knowledge of each pet, so you can trust Clark's Pets to provide you the best products and service for your pets, because we work hard to understand all of their needs. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am an Air Force Special Warfare Pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.